Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ashley Williams, Archivist at Hagley Museum and Library. Today, we are making a recipe collected by the BBDO Test Kitchen, steamed brown bread. In addition to creating and testing recipes, the kitchen also collected recipes. Test Kitchen employees refer to them when developing or tweaking other recipes. The kitchen had over 100 cookbooks, as well as pamphlets and other publications with recipes in its reference library by 1961. Today's recipe comes from the July 1934 issue of The Tasting Test Kitchen, published by Better Homes and Gardens. The issue features Better Homes and Gardens endorsed recipes from homemakers. They encouraged homemakers to be accurate in creating recipes so that others may obtain the best results and uniform results from nationally advertised products. A process like the one BBDO required of its test kitchen employees. Mrs. Clara Kenyon submitted the steamed brown bread recipe to Better Homes and Gardens, which features Kellogg's All-Bran cereal. The recipe received official Better Homes and Gardens endorsement and was featured in the July 1934 issue. The recipe includes ingredients that most families would already have: milk, cornmeal, rye meal, flour, and molasses. Additionally, the bread is cooked in 4 one-pound coffee cans, something most households would have even during the Depression. This recipe is unlike any other I've made before, so I'm looking forward to trying it out. In the bowl is 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of breadcrumbs that were mixed and been sitting together for about 15 minutes. Now to this we're going to add 1 cup of molasses, give that a quick mix. And 2½ cups of milk. You want to break up some of the bigger chunks of the breadcrumb mixture. When you have that mixed together, then you'll add 3 cups of cornmeal, 1 cup of rye meal, and 1 cup of Kellogg's All-Bran. And mix that together. Finally, you'll add 1 cup of flour and 2 teaspoons of baking soda and 2 teaspoons of salt. So the recipe originally said to put it in 4 greased and floured 1-pound cup coffee cans, but I don't have metal coffee cans, so I'm using glass jars. And you want to fill it about halfway. Finally, before you put them into steam, you want to put tin foil coated with shortening on top and wrap it securely over the top. The jars will now go in the steamer for 3 hours. Now that the bread is steamed for a couple hours, let's take it out. We're going to let it cool for a couple minutes. Now we steamed this just for a couple hours. The recipe calls for 3 hours of steaming, but that's using 4 1 pound cans of coffee. I don't have anything that big. These are a bit smaller, so we ended up with 7, which is why we cut the steam time down a little bit. So while I was also looking up how to steam bread, because that's something I'd never done before, many of the recipes I came across talk about steamed brown bread being a New England recipe. As a native New Englander, this reminds me a lot of bread that you would see at the community suppers when I was a kid. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. Let's try taking it out. This smells really good, very molassesy and warm. Cut off a slice to try. That's really good. It has that very warm, like fall, winter taste to it. It reminds me a little of like a gingerbread or a pumpkin bread. It's definitely taking me back to my childhood. So one thing I will advise you is when you go to put the jars in the steamer, make sure there's not too much water. I think I had a little bit too much water, so it got into the jar a little bit. So it's a little like soggy on the outside, but it still tastes really good. I hope you have enjoyed learning about a recipe BBDO collected during the Depression. Thanks for watching.